Approach Diwali 2017, I thought I'd share a project that was first conceived in 2011, submitted to Niherst in 2013. This is an electronic Deya. It's LED. It's not like the ones you have on the market right now, that's a string of lights. This is a standalone device, and it comes on by turning this. It's a little difficult to do with one hand. The thing is, the batteries in this were not rechargeable at the time. They were meant to be rechargeable. This was meant to be the charger, and the base, you plug it in and you charge, and it was meant to be something like a case where you plug in 12 of them or 24 at a time. So what I want to do is just document it before I pop off the cover and get in there and try to change out the batteries and just show how it works. Inside of the device, this is three 1.5 volt cells from a 9 volt battery. This is eccentric, basically like a cam and one higher point and a micro switch. Inside of this there's an LED and a reflector type system. Over time it has gotten a little frosted, but it still looks okay. Haven't broken the seal. I don't expect it to go back together easily. This is just colored silicone based sealant. So what I'm going to do is replace the battery pack and show it working. And the reason this was never commercialized and does not appear on the local market is an LED is basically about 65 cents US. The micro switch, the wiring. This is a resin based housing. So all these things combined, the cost of this would be of the order of about $20 to $25 TT. That means retail at 30, that means seal at 35-40. So the price point is a little high, and I did not believe anybody would really purchase it. So that's the reason it was never commercialized. That's the reason it's not on the market. It's a one-off item for one day Diwali. That's a high risk. Doing less than 1,000 means you're looking at that price point. If you go over 1,000 with a 5,000, maybe it comes down to about $15, but it still is a fairly significant outlay. So I don't really expect that many people will put that kind of money into it. Documenting the light intensity before I change the batteries. As you can see, it's rather dim. This should be shining very brightly in the cameras. Right now it isn't, so let me change out the batteries and see what we get. Those of you who don't know, this is how the inside of a 9 volt battery looks. Top the terminals, tacked on here. Resistance welded. Basically 3 trunk package with 6 small cells. These are smaller than AAA, hence the reason I'm using them in India. They can fit, the AAAs cannot. The original batteries have been changed out. What I've done additionally is drilled a thread hole and put in some wires, that way I can measure the voltage on the battery pack inside, which is a non-rechargeable battery pack, and I could basically power it from external source. Well, it will be also charging the batteries, which are non-rechargeable batteries, but won't damage for a small period of time. 2 Deya's side by side. It's running a battery power right now, 4.17 volts, so it's a little lower than it should be. It should have been about 4.5 to 4.8 volts. It's not too bad. It's not as bright, but it's not too bad. Jump back quickly to the reflector that was briefly described previously. The reason for this reflector is the photometrics of an LED means that the light goes forward. It's essentially a small chip in a parabolic aluminum reflector, all encapsulated in a clay epoxy. It's really meant to go forward. It makes sense to go forward. However, that doesn't work for a Deya. The Deya, the light goes sideways, it shines around just like a candle. So basically, a small aluminum reflector was machined and put on top inside there. It was a really nice idea, novel idea. I seriously considered patenting it at the time and just never got down to doing it. Well, having searched after, I found that there was a patent, US patent 2013 0099665 by Anderson & Shaw, that was filed on December 20th, 2011, published in April 25th, 2013. The thing is, this submission to Niherst was done in March 2013, so this was not public knowledge. It was not available at the time the submission was made. It was a good thing I didn't try to pursue this. I came up with the idea
a few months after they actually filed the patent. It was in 2012 I came up with the idea, but had I decided to go down that route and filed, I would have been rejected based on the fact that they had one in. This is what you call hidden patents, and not the information is not revealed until they publish it. It's really sad method of doing business, but it is how it works. And the final picture I'm showing how I managed to come up with the flame size, measure the candle, and that seemed like the best way to do it.